That's, you're fine? Or are you good? Always blows my mind about Europe. Someone could be jumping up and down, screaming, oh my God, how are you? Fine. I don't know who taught that in Europe. Fine means bland. Like when your mother asks, how's the meatloaf? Fine, Mom. You know what I mean? How's hanging out in a room full of women? Great! You see the varying difference in that? I just want to point that out. Sorry. I digress. No, don't apologize to me. I'm not making fun of you. I want to hug you. It's all good. Oh my God. There was a scene when Damon and Stefan make out. And I thought, we should take that out.
No!
Just because I know you get sucked into Stefan's, gaze. And I was just nervous. There's a lot of stuff that happens that we don't want to do or say. Just like the writers, sometimes the writers, it's so much work to produce. I think our pages are, I think it's maybe 50 pages per script, and there's 22 of them a year. So it's 1,000 pages, or 1,100, 1,200 pages, basically what they write a year. These guys are in a room, 1/8 the size of this room, at a table with white boards. Excuse me, just a white board. And they walk into it on Monday or something, and they walk in and they just go, because it's a white board, and all of a sudden, it needs to be an entire episode of television. And a good one. You guys okay? Bathrooms to the right. Make sure you wash up. And literally have to create something out of nothing. And I know that they have to write stuff that sometimes they don't want to because it doesn't necessarily make sense to them at the time. Actors are the same. Being on a television show is like a marriage without the... Because, like life, in a movie where you have a beginning, middle, and an end, television is constantly changing and evolving at all times. And like life, you're not going to always like what it's giving you because you're a selfish actor and you just want it to be good for you. And as a producer or writer, you have to think of the whole show. So yes, we have to say some things. I remember Paul and I and Nina looked at each other once at about 5 o'clock in the morning. Nina was so tired, she was like shaking. And I said to Paul, I said, if I have to say the fucking word moonstone one more time, I'm quitting. I mean, I have a contract, I can't quit, but I would if I have to say moonstone one more time. This year, it's, what's the word we have to say? The Cure.
Oh, yeah.
I love the band, The Cure. But now I hate that word. Because I've had to say it literally 1,000 times in the last 9 months. And I want to jump off of a building. And next year, it's going to be something like the Hugulagalash. Or some shit like that, and I'm going to have to repeat it over and over and over. So, I'll try and make a sign or something that Damon does when Ian or Damon's saying something he really doesn't like. I'll maybe, do one of these, like... and maybe the camera won't catch it.
Thank you.
Thank you.